Hello, this is the Ethereal Aquarian, and I am bringing you a new reading. This is going to be the Mirror Souls Moonscope for twin flames in separation. Each time the moon goes into a new sign, I'm going to bring a reading for any twin flames in separation in that moon, for that moon. Like we just entered, our moon just entered Virgo. I'm a Virgo moon. This is for Taurus. If you or your divine counterpart is a Taurus, then this reading is for you. And that could be for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your ascending, any sign you would like. I'm just going to use the moon as my guide as spirit comes through to me, because I've got a lot of ties for the moon. I have personal ties to the moon. So I'm having spirit guide me to do these readings for the twin flames in separation. And again, this one is going to be for Taurus. If you have Taurus anywhere in your chart, this reading is for you. Oh, we got one card popping out. This is our past card. Try to get them to kind of lay still. It's a slippery. All right. Six of Swords in our past. All right. 10 of Wands. I need one more for our heart space. I always like to get 2 cards in the heart space. And this is like, I know it's a bad angle, but I'll be working on that a little bit more. I just wanted to get a couple of these going, see how they resonated with some folks. All right, looks like this one right here wants to jump out at me. We've got the 8 of Swords. All right, oh. And then we put this in our headspace. Next card is going to be possible outcome. Come on. Spirit, give me love for, well, one more shuffle through, and looks like, yep, we got 2 here. We'll go, oh, no. Got our Knight of Pentacles, and on the bottom of the deck, our 5 of Wands. All right, so for this reading, Taurus, and this is, I'm just saying divine counterpart, male, female, is, if you are in a true twin flame relationship in separation, you guys are mirroring each other in some facet or fashion. So this is going to resonate on both sides. Probably not in the exact same manner, but you know, the parallels should and would be obvious. So in the past, we have the 6 of Swords. So there was definite walking away. We definitely floated our little boat someplace where it was calmer. So Taurus, you might have been in a pretty rocky relationship in the past. Then we'll go on over to our headspace. It looks like the Queen of Wands energy is in the head. This could very well be a feminine, a fire sign that is in somebody's head. It could just be an energy that the twins are embodying. Both twins could possibly have a feminine type of energy. Again, this is a feminine energy. It's not a male or a female. It's just an energy that is very passionate and creative and, you know, driven, and just goes for what she wants, and has the tenacity and the vigor and that fire in her belly to get it done. So if that's in the headspace, that's an excellent place for both twins to be in. You know, it seems as, I mean, it looks like possible outcome, you know, being in the Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful way to go for trajectory. In our hearts, though, it looks like the heart space has 10 of wands. Those are burdens. That is overburdened. And then the 8 of swords, feeling trapped by those burdens. It looks like to me, if you've got that much of that energy in your head, these are things that we have it for, so that we can get, even if it is a knight and not the, queen or king. This is a great place to even head for, and to have that energy, in the, your pinnacles being, your outcome. Man, you're going in the right direction. Use these things to drive you, says Spirit. That's beautiful. In the driving force of the reading, we do have the 5 of wands, and this is fighting. This is fighting and arguing, because the choices that we are going to make, are not coming to fruition yet. This isn't like impatience. This is fighting with oneself and others around you, possibly, but most likely with others too. If you find yourself arguing with almost everyone around you, then it's probably because things that you're impatient. This is a card of impatience. So Spirit says, to me, this is Spirit giving the advice, driving that force, which probably is why this is in our heart space. Because if the 5 of wands is what Spirit is giving, your driving force, then I'd say that tacks right along with what's in your heart space for, all these burdens that are there. And then, you're feeling stuck. This is all in your heart space. This is just mental in your heart space. So based off of this is moving beyond heartbreak too. When I read these cards, I see a little bit further. The burdens, to me, this is the burdens that we've carried, but yet it's from heartache. Because there's 3 of these swords down. So this is the heartache down, but then the 5 of swords is up. So, we're fighting with ourselves. This is our own fight inside of ourselves that, leads us here. With fighting externally, manifest inside, internal congestion manifesting externally, and this is simply from being impatient. But we're going in the right direction. This is a beautiful reading, Taurus. I like seeing that Knight of Pentacles there, because that is telling me that, and he's looking back. Remember, these cards are looking back. So these are looking, these are each twins examining themselves when they're in that position. So this Knight is examining himself, or bringing himself, herself, themself, a gift of this pentacle. So this is beautiful energy. I love this reading, Taurus. If this resonated with you, please like, please share, please subscribe. I'm Ethereal Aquarian. Again, this was my Mirror Souls Moonscope for the moon that we are currently in. It is in the sign of Virgo, but it's not for any moon signs particularly in Virgo. It's just because our moon is in Virgo, and I am driven by the moon, me personally as a reader. So this was a new thing I wanted to try, and if you like it, I'd love to hear any comments you have for me. I'll be doing these every couple days as the moon goes into a new sign. And thanks again, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading.